Welcome to Intelligence Gateway.
WhatsApp Business Platform for Developers, Lecture 4. In this lecture, we will learn about user authentication and security, why user authentication and security matter, implementing user authentication and authorization for WhatsApp integration, managing user sessions and access tokens, best practices for securing data and interactions in the WhatsApp Business API, understanding privacy and data protection considerations. Conclusion. Why user authentication and security matter. User authentication and security are critical components of any application, especially when it comes to integrating with third-party services like WhatsApp. Without proper security measures in place, businesses run the risk of exposing sensitive data and compromising the privacy of their customers. Hackers and cybercriminals are constantly on the lookout for vulnerabilities in systems that they can exploit for financial gain or other malicious purposes. By implementing strong user authentication and security protocols, businesses can greatly reduce the risk of such attacks and protect themselves and their customers from harm. Implementing user authentication and authorization for WhatsApp integration. To implement user authentication and authorization for WhatsApp integration, there are several steps that need to be followed. First, you need to create an authentication system that can verify the identity of each user. This can be done using a variety of methods, such as email verification or two-factor authentication. Once the user's identity has been verified, you can then grant them access to the WhatsApp Business API by providing them with an access token. This token will allow them to interact with the API and perform various actions, such as sending messages and receiving notifications. The benefits of implementing user authentication and authorization are numerous. By requiring users to authenticate themselves before accessing the API, you can ensure that only authorized individuals are able to use the system. This can help to prevent unauthorized access and protect sensitive data from being compromised. In addition, using access tokens to control user access can help to improve the overall security of the system. By limiting what each user is able to do within the API, you can reduce the risk of malicious activity and prevent attacks from spreading throughout the system. Managing user sessions and access tokens. Managing user sessions and access tokens is a critical aspect of ensuring the security and privacy of WhatsApp integration. A session represents a period of interaction between a user and the system, while an access token is a unique identifier that grants access to specific resources or actions. To ensure the integrity of user sessions and access tokens, it is important to use secure authentication methods, such as two-factor authentication, and to implement measures to prevent unauthorized access or misuse of tokens. Additionally, regular monitoring and auditing of user activities can help detect and prevent security breaches. Best practices for securing data and interactions in the WhatsApp Business API. One of the best practices for securing data and interactions in the WhatsApp Business API is to use end-to-end encryption. This means that only the sender and recipient can read the messages, as they are encrypted from one end to the other. This ensures that the messages cannot be intercepted or read by anyone else. Another important practice is to use two-factor authentication, which requires users to provide two forms of identification before accessing their accounts. This adds an extra layer of security and helps prevent unauthorized access. Understanding privacy and data protection considerations. In today's digital age, privacy and data protection are more important than ever. With the rise of cybercrime and data breaches, it's essential that businesses take the necessary steps to protect their users' personal information. This is especially true when it comes to integrating with platforms like WhatsApp, where sensitive data can be easily compromised if proper security measures aren't put in place. When it comes to privacy and data protection considerations, there are several key factors to keep in mind. First and foremost, it's important to ensure that all user data is encrypted and stored securely. This includes everything from login credentials to chat histories and personal information. Additionally, businesses must be transparent about how they collect and use this data and give users the ability to control their own privacy settings. Failure to do so can result in legal and financial consequences, as well as damage to the business's reputation and customer trust. Conclusion. In conclusion, user authentication and security are essential components in today's digital landscape. The rise of technology and the increasing reliance on online services have made it imperative to protect user information, prevent unauthorized access, and maintain the integrity of digital systems. User authentication is the process of verifying the identity of individuals accessing a system or application. It typically involves the use of usernames, passwords, biometric data, or multi-factor authentication methods. By implementing robust authentication mechanisms, organizations can ensure that only authorized users gain access to sensitive information and resources. Security measures, on the other hand, encompass a broader range of practices aimed at protecting data, systems, and networks from threats and vulnerabilities. This includes encryption, firewalls, intrusion detection, systems, regular security audits, and employee awareness training. Employing these measures helps to safeguard user data, prevent unauthorized access, and mitigate the risk of data breaches, identity theft, and other cybercrimes. However, it is important to note that the field of user authentication and security is constantly evolving as new threats and attack vectors emerge. To stay ahead of cybercriminals, organizations must continuously update and improve their security measures, adopt the latest encryption standards, implement advanced authentication methods, and monitor for suspicious activities. Furthermore, user authentication and security are not solely the responsibility of organizations. Users also play a vital role in maintaining their own security by practicing good password hygiene, being cautious of phishing attempts, regularly updating software and applications, and being mindful of the information they share online. In summary, user authentication and security are critical aspects of modern digital systems. By implementing robust authentication mechanisms and employing comprehensive security measures, organizations and individuals can enhance their protection against cyber threats, safeguard user data, and ensure the integrity of digital systems. Continuous monitoring, adaptation, and education are essential in the ongoing battle against evolving security challenges. However, it is important to note that the field of user authentication and security is constantly evolving as new threats and attack vectors emerge. To stay ahead of cybercriminals, organizations must continuously update and improve their security measures, adopt the latest encryption standards, implement advanced authentication methods, and monitor for suspicious activities. Furthermore, user authentication and security are not solely the responsibility of organizations. Users also play a vital role in maintaining their own security by practicing good password hygiene, being cautious of phishing attempts, regularly updating software and applications, and being mindful of the information they share online. In summary, user authentication and security are critical aspects of modern digital systems. By implementing robust authentication mechanisms and employing comprehensive security measures, organizations and individuals can enhance their protection against cyber threats, safeguard user data, and ensure the integrity of digital systems. Continuous monitoring, adaptation, and education are essential in the ongoing battle against evolving security challenges.
Thanks for watching. For more information, like, comment, and subscribe our channel.